All right, here we go. Okay, it's your boy Dcentos back in the building for another video. And today, we got a tier list. Yes, sir. We got a tier list for none other than Black Clover, the best shonen anime of all time. It's like, no, I'm playing. It's not the best, but I like Black Clover. So yeah, as you can see here, we got a tier list maker, and we're just gonna rank for now just the Black Bulls. I guess in terms of like fighting slash combat ability slash usefulness in battle, because not everyone in the Clover game is a fighter, but in terms of usefulness, as you can see, we got our tiers. So we got the first one, which is starter. So these are all like NBA references if you don't know. The starter is like you start out in the game. The sixth man is a dude that comes off the bench, but he's like he could basically be a starter, but because the starters are there, he's on the bench. But he's pretty much just as good as a starter. And you got the bench. The bench is pretty much trash, but I mean, to make it to the bench in the NBA, you got to be somewhat decent. You know what I mean? Below that, we got the G League, which is basically the developmental league for the NBA. So, and below that, we just got YMCA dudes. You know what I'm talking about? Dudes that be at the watch just balling all day, every day for no reason. So, okay. All right. All right. So starters. So, uh, you know, the problem with this is we got Yami in here, okay? And obviously Yami is the starter. But uh, I don't think it's fair that I'd even put him in the tier list because it's just obvious. He's a dang captain. He's easily the best one. So I think yes, he's obviously a starter, but I'm not gonna rank him. I'm just gonna rank everyone else. And yeah, I forgot to say we're just doing Black Clover anime up to I think episode 170 where they ended. Was it 180? Might have been 140. No, it was 170. Yeah, we're not doing any of the manga stuff 'cause I know the manga is a little bit ahead and has a little bit more. So this is just up until the episode 170. So if you haven't seen all of it, I'm gonna try not to mention any spoilers, but I might allude to some things. So yo bet. Okay. All right, easily the starter. Easily Asta. I don't even think that's even a debate right now. He is clearly one of the best Black Bulls because of his his ability to use key. He has anti magic, and I think he's like given like Black Bulls the most recognition because he's been on the team and he's been on so many crucial missions. Like this man has been the reason that the Clover Kingdom is safe because of his anti magic ability. Like that is a very very unique skill, and he's the only one that has it. So. And plus, that man's a hard worker. Like, even though he doesn't have magic, he's just that dude who just, he gonna muscle through anything, even if you tell him no. That's a good mentality. I like him. I like him. You need that in life. It's a life lesson right there. Don't ever say, don't ever give up. So Asta's obviously a starter, and I think the rest of it is where it kind of gets interesting. So we kind of have to fill in everything else. Let's see. Okay, right off the bat, you see, I should have put a tier that says trash, but I don't want to be that mean, so it's just gonna be YMCA. YMCA, but YMCA is basically trash. Actually, hold on. Okay, so trash. Okay, so the only person who's completely trash in my opinion is Gray. Um, and I think it's just that simple. Okay, so like towards like episode 169, 170, they alluded that Gray might have like a different power. But for right now, all she can do is really transform. That's all Gray can do, just transfer to someone else. Plus, in terms of like her combat ability and fighting, or even being a supportive person, all she does is just get scared and, and doesn't really help much. Like I can't recall a time of Gray actually being useful. So I mean, maybe she has like with the clones and stuff, but I don't. Nah, bro. Nah, she's trash. Okay. Who? Where do we go next? This is so difficult. Like, okay. Ah man. Okay, so Finral's an easy one. No, no, he's not an easy one. He's a tough one because Finral Finral is not a fighter, but he has some of the best supportive abilities with his spatial magic and be able to make portals anywhere. That is, and he basically can transfer someone anywhere. Like in terms of a fight, he may not be the best in terms of combat ability, but he might be one of the best supporters. You know, I'm gonna put him at 6 man for now. I'm gonna put him definitely at the 6 man lineup. He can really put in some work. Oh my gosh, actually, it's so tough. Okay, let's continue. Okay, next, I am gonna put. This might be controversial, but to me, Vanessa's a starter, and it's one reason, and that's because of the her what's it called, the yarn cat or whatever that ability is called. That yarn cat is broken. Now I know it's linked to how much magical power she has, but that yarn cat literally stopped, them from dying multiple times. So that yarn cat, to me, that makes her a starter. She has to be a starter. She's definitely one of the best. Um, yeah, and that's it. Like if she didn't have that yarn cat ability, she's probably like towards like the bench or G League, to be honest. I know she was kind of useful in that fight. I think it was Asta. I think she was helping Asta along with Finral versus Veto. So she was useful there, but I think the cat ability just makes her kind of broken. So I have to put her up there and start. Like she is a threat because of it. Um. Okay. Luck. Let's see. Yeah, let's do luck. I think Luck is a 6 man. He has to be because Luck is a fighter. Luck is definitely a fighter, but I don't really think like he's a great fighter. He just likes to fight. It's so hard to kind of categorize him because like if we're comparing him to the Black Bulls, he might be one of the best combat fighters. But if we're comparing him to the rest of Clover Kingdom, he really kind of average. So, and I don't really need him on my team. So it's hard. It's hard. Uh, but respective to the other Black Bulls, I guess he is one of the top fighters. So I'll put him up there. I'll give him his credit. Um, let's see. Uh, okay, these two. Okay, Gauch, and Gordon. All right, so Gauch is definitely Gauch is definitely on the bench. Now, what stops me from putting him any lower, like G League or trash, is because he has been useful with his what was it, reflective refrain ability. So I've seen him be useful, and plus, if you threaten like his little sister or if his little sister's in danger, he instantly be like starts to turn up. So I have to give him his credit. Like he could fight when he wants to, but because of his sister, he's kind of selfish too. So I can't put him in any higher. Like I wouldn't want him come off the like be the 6 man off the bench. Like he doesn't deserve a starter position, but he definitely has his uses with that refresh refrain ability. So I'm gonna put him at bench for now. Gordon. What has Gordon even done? I might have to rewatch Black Clover because that man he was like quiet for majority of the show until he started speaking to her relatively recently because that was like part of his training or whatever. But what has Gordon done? I know he specializes in poison magic. I know when Asta lost his when he like lost his ability to use his arms or whatever. I know he went home to try and find like a cure, but to me like he's dang near trash with Gray, but what makes Gordon better than Gray is that he can at least fight a little bit. Like Gray can't fight at all. Like I don't even know what her combat ability is. We're just gonna leave it like that. Uh, let's see. What should we do? Magna? Magna? You see, the problem is Magna. Magna is a character. He wants to be a starter. Okay, he wants to be with luck all the time. But we know in terms of fighting ability, he is nowhere near luck at all. Like I actually can't remember when he's actually been useful. Like in the beginning of the show, he would like I guess kind of mentor Asa like in the very beginning, and I think they went on a mission to that one village to say where the elves were, like in the very very beginning, or it might have been like yeah, or the midnight of the Black Sun, whatever their name was. Like he was doing stuff in the beginning, but since then he really hasn't had any spotlight. And I know when they went to train with the was it the Heart Kingdom, I know he didn't get accepted, but he went to start training with Zora. So I don't know where he is after the monk, but for right now, not a starter, definitely not a six man. Can't even say I might even want him in the bench, man. He's right now, he's still in the developmental league right now. I think because of his fighting ability that puts him above Gordon, but I can't be any kinder than that. Let's see. Charmy. Charmy's only six man. Charm definitely. I think like I think in terms of being ranked in the Black Bulls in terms of like the night rankings, I think Charmy's one of the highest. I think Asa may have Charmy still might be the highest. But in terms of her abilities, she has the food recovery magic, which is very useful for recovering people's stamina. And plus we know from the fight with the Midnight Sun that she's actually, she actually have more. She has a second magic ability. That kind of makes her. Uh, she's definitely useful in battle when she gets mad and when she gets hungry. And she did actually hold her own against in a fight. So, oh man, kind of want to put her. She more useful than Finral? Yeah, she is. If she's hungry, she is. But I don't know where to put Luck though, because I feel like I don't know if she's I don't know if she's better than Luck or not. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Uh, let's see. Zora Edel, my man Zora. All right, Zora's definitely on the bench. Not because I don't believe he doesn't have combat ability, because we know I guess from a couple of the fights, like when they were trying to select who would be selected to go with the Midnight, who would fight the elves. He was holding his own with his traps. Like he's not an idiot. But the problem, his attitude is not. He's not a team player. He has starter like abilities, but his attitude to me puts him over at the bench. Um, yeah, yeah. Zora's definitely a bench player. Now compared to Gauch, ooh, that's tough. That's tough. I think they're kind of like neck and neck to be honest, because they're both very very selfish people. Uh, well, I guess Zora might be ahead because Gauch is not going to do anything if it doesn't require his sister. So let me put Zora over there. Okay. All right. Henry with the house. Um. Hmm. Because Henry's not really a fighter. I mean he controls the house, but I mean I guess he kind of serves as transportation or action. Like his use case is very specific, very very specific. I think it's Angeli to be honest. We don't need him. Okay, Noel. Mm, Noel's a starter. She's definitely she's definitely a starter because she has that Valkyrie armor and she's learned to control her abilities. I don't know if she's up there with Us. I'll put her starter for now. And last, Sekirei or Nero. Nero with the what's her magic? I was like Unbreaking Seal magic. I can't even remember the name of it, but I think Nero is. See, Nero is a team player. Nero is more of a team player than Zora than or Gauch, so she has to be at least a six man. But her combat ability is definitely not like she's not a fighter though. Like I don't know if we need her. I mean, of course we need her to fight. If you're at the end of the the animated series, we needed her abilities, but I don't think she's really like useful like that. You almost want to put her down here because she has a very specific use case. Yeah, she might be over there. And Yami, I mean, if we just put Yami, obviously Yami's up here. Okay, so here's a tier list, and let's see if we can try to change this or edit this. Okay, so how do we feel? YMCA, a great trash. I'm leaving it there. I'm gonna leave it there. And I know they alluded that she has more abilities, but I'm leaving her as trash. The starters, Yami, Asta. To me, Vanessa has to be a starter. Vanessa has to be. I know that's probably controversial. Some people might say she belongs in six men, but I think her cat ability is probably one of the most useful support abilities. So if she's not there, then that's a problem. Okay. Luck and Noel. I don't know how I feel about those two. Luck, Noel, Funeral, and Charmy. Uh do I like Well, Noel definitely proved her own against her family. So when I think about it, Noel has done stuff, but what is really Luck has done stuff too. That's the thing though, because because you know Charmy could really be up there. And in fact, there really isn't a reason why Charmy isn't up here because she can pretty much do it all if she's mad or hungry. Which which is the thing. Has Charmy ever been not useful in a situation? Because I feel like she's always hungry, and then people disrupt her from eating food because she's always eating, and then she's useful anyway. So I don't know if that's really a deterrent or not. Uh, mm, Gosh, these are like Finral's the only one I know is a six man. That's the only one I'm for sure of. Who also fit that ability of six. Like you don't want them. Maybe Noel. Like early Noel could control her magic, but ever since she's got that Valkyrie armor, she's been killing it. Like she's definitely one of the best in the Black Bulls for sure. Just that, just that luck. No, I'm putting luck at six man. He likes to fight, but he needs to prove himself. This man, he hasn't had many chances to prove himself. I know he did one time during the latest fight, but I need to see more out of luck before I can just give him that. He hasn't had enough shining moments for me. I'm trying to keep it relatively limited up here. Like to me, all these people deserve it. Like, like you need these people in the fight. Six man, okay. Luck and Funeral, that's fine. The bench, Zora, Gauch, and Sekirei, or Nero. Nero might even be lower to be honest. She's she's really a very very specific use case. Like, what's her magic? What is her magic? She has like ancient magic that can break seals and stuff. Is that really useful all the time? Yeah, Nero's definitely more useful than Biker Boy. What's Biker Boy's name? Can't remember his name. Magna. He's definitely more useful than Magna. She definitely is. Magna is Magna and Luck are very similar. Like Magna's all talk and Luck is all talk, but Luck can actually fight and this man cannot. He's trash. So we got I'm gonna say Zora's a tactician, that's fine. Gauch. with a sister. That's fine. Because when I look at this, I'm definitely not putting Gordon at the bench because I really don't know what he's done. He's to me still in the developmental league. Magna, I don't know how I want to rate him in between here. And Henry both the house. It's so hard. Okay. Okay. YMCA trash, like it. G League. This is fine. This is fine. Henry should. He's very specific too. You don't need him in all situations. And he's a slow speaker. Fine. He can go to G League. G League, G League, G League. There's an order of the G League fine though. I'll put Bang at the top of the G League for his ambition. And that's it. Okay. Zora, Gauss, Nero. Sure. Yes. We got then for the 6 man we got Luck, Luck and Funeral. Okay, sure. And then for starters we got Yami. Yami and Asa are obvious to me. Vanessa to me is a must. Noel. Is Noel necessary? Like Noel's a fighter, sure. Oh well, she does have underwater magic, and that is useful. But Charmy too. Ah, gosh. Kind of want to do this. Kind of want to do that. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna need to just see what y'all say in the comments. What do y'all think about this? 'Cause I'm actually kind of actually don't know how I feel about this. I'm kind of conflicted with some of these, but you know what? I think given what we've seen in the show, these people need to be starters. Charmy's like a joke character. Charmy's a joke character, but when she wants to get serious, she can. So Charmy's gonna be at the top of 6 men. At the top, Luck, then Funeral. I mean, you could argue is Funeral more useful than Luck? Probably, but I mean, Luck do be throwing hands. So I can't be mad at him for putting him above Funeral. So starters: Yami, Asa, Vanessa, uh, Noel. Then we got 6 men. Then we got Charmy, Luck, Funeral, bench, Zora, Gauch, Nero, G League. Okay, yeah, you know what? I like this. All right. Okay, so this is gonna be it. This is our final tier list. And I know it took a little bit, but tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Tell me you think where else you would place people. Maybe I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Just no manga spoilers for people in the comments because I know I haven't read it. I know a lot of people probably haven't read it. So tell me what you think based on this. And yeah, that is gonna be the video. It's your boy Dcentos, and yeah, I'm out. Thanks for watching.